Welcome to Palette Collection Bingo number 36. I put all of my palettes in a spreadsheet, and then once a week I use a random number generator and it tells me which palette I'm going to do for you. Welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Andi, and I'm really happy that you're here. Today's palette is the Laura Geller, the Casual Collection. It's so pretty. I got this in Christmas mail, I believe, from Ash, Makeup and Chaos. And this is what she looks like. It is a very neutral palette. It's a very subdued neutral palette, but I really do love it. And I'm going to be concentrating on these center shades right here. I might pull in a couple of the other ones because there are some beautiful shimmers in here. But I'm going to mainly concentrate on this line right here because it's my favorite line. My lids are primed and prepped. I primed them with the Kokie Be Bright concealer. I've had that for a while and I rarely use it, but I do like it. I don't know why I rarely use it. And then I set them with this shade right here. It's a really good shade to set your brows with. Okay, guys, we're going to start off with this shade right here. I'm going to use that in my transition. It might be too light. I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see. So, how was everyone's week? I hope you had an amazing week. I'm off work. It's always a good week when I'm off work. This week was a little trying. I feel like I say that every week, but I do love what I do. I do, but some weeks are better than others. So tell me something good. Tell me something good to happen to you this week. Made your heart happy. No matter what it is, just tell me. Partially because I really want to celebrate with you. The other part is because I'm nosy. So this formula is a very soft formula, and I don't mean like soft as in squishy. I mean soft as in it's very buildable. It's a very light formula. It's a very pretty formula. I think I'm going to use this. No, I'm not. And then I'm going to go in. That was just a Wet n Wild brush. Just plain old Wet n Wild brush. One of my favorites. And then I'm going to go in with this brush. And I'm not sure where it's from. It doesn't say at all. And we're going to go into this shade right here. And I'm going to put that in my crease. I take that back. I'm going to use this one. I don't know what it is. This MJ shader. I mean, maybe I'm ignorant. I don't know what that means. It says make it happen. I don't know who MJ is. I'm sure you'll tell me if you know. So we just got back from dinner. We went to Texas Roadhouse, which is one of our favorites. And I had a steak and a salad. When we go in there, if you've been there before, if you have Texas Roadhouse around you and you've been there before, you know that the host, hostess, whatever, the person that seats you, you know that, I'm going to take that under my eye a little bit. You know that they always get the bread and then take you to your seat. Well, we always tell them no bread. And they look at us like we're crazy. Because, you know, the rolls are amazing. That cinnamon butter, amazing, amazing. But we don't eat bread. I have been die-hard keto. I'm going to go in with this BH Cosmetics brush for 15 days now. And that may not sound like a lot, but I was off the rails completely. And if any of you are new and don't know this, I will just recap a little bit. I started the ketogenic way of eating March of 2018, and I lost almost 100 pounds. And I had never felt better. Like, I felt better than when I was in my 30s. A lot. Oh, I'm taking this shade right here. Sorry. And I'm putting it in my outer corner. Yeah, so mental clarity by not eating. I don't eat sugar. I don't eat pasta, rice, bread, anything that's starchy. And a little bit of fallout right here, not very much. Sweep that away. And yeah, I felt amazing. And I kept up with that for 2 years, 2 whole years. And then my dad passed away in 2020, and it kind of all went to shit. Like, I just wanted comfort food all the time, and I have since gained back about 35 to 40 pounds. Now, I was almost 300 pounds when I started. Little bit of fallout. A little bit of fallout there. I might have to clean that up a little bit. So, yeah, I was almost 300 pounds when I started. I'm going to go into this shade right here, and I'm going to blend out that top a little bit with just this big fluffy brush. I think I got this from the Wish app, actually, years ago. And I was tired of being unhappy, and I was tired of being unhealthy. And so a couple friends of mine did it, and I kind of fought it because I did not want to give up sugar. And for any of you who think that you could never do it, yes, you can, because I was a sugaraholic, sugar and carbaholic. And if you're interested in the keto diet, the ketogenic way of eating, don't let people derail you. People will tell you that it's dangerous and that it's not healthy. And we've done extensive research, because I'm not going to do anything that's going to put me in harm's way. And it is. It's very healthy. It is. My mom, who was type 2 diabetic. Sorry, I was thirsty. She was on insulin and high blood pressure medication, and she was on a cholesterol medication, and I can't remember what else. But she didn't actually even do keto. She just did low carb. She got off all her medications. She got off her insulin. She got off all of it. And her doctor was ecstatic. And she didn't tell her doctor what she was doing, because her doctor would have said, oh no, that's dangerous. That the standard American diet is the way to go. And, that's a little archaic. Nowadays, they know what makes people gain weight, what is unhealthy, what causes diabetes, that kind of thing, other than hereditary. But I'm not a doctor. I don't claim to be a doctor. I don't claim to be an expert. I just know what has worked for us, for Anthony and I. Okay, it's shimmer time, guys. I love these shimmers, and you do have to spray them, but I'm going to go into this shimmer right here first, and then I'm going to go into this shimmer, which is a pinky shimmer. Yeah. But I am going to put the first shimmer that I showed. I'm going to put that on the middle to outer lid a little bit. So yes, getting back to my original story, I have been strict keto for 15 days. And when you see this will be my weigh-in day. Last week, I lost 2 pounds, about almost 2 pounds, like 1.8 pounds or something like that. It is not a sprint, it is a marathon. You did not gain it overnight. You're not going to lose it overnight. It took me a good 2 years to get there. And I was almost at my goal. My goal is higher than what it should be, because I know my body, and I know where I'm comfortable. And I'm comfortable at a size 12. I don't need to be any smaller than that. I'm never going to be at the weight I was in high school. And I'm fine with that. I just want to be healthy. And me losing weight is a part of being healthy. I quit smoking November of 2020. So I feel a lot better than I did 10, 15 years ago. And one thing that I have noticed on keto is my skin not eating the sugar and the carbs and all of that. My skin feels so much better, looks better. Oh, that's such a pretty shimmer. I love it. I love it. Love it so much. This is just a very neutral, very natural look. We're not trying to go crazy today. You guys, I do have so many collabs coming up. Every Wednesday until the end of November, I have a collab. So look forward to that because that's fun. Next week, this coming Wednesday, is collab with Christine from Life with Christine. I'll put all these people in the description box below. And then the week after that, I have a collab with Lori Latimer. And we are doing a fall look. Christine and I are doing the same palette. Lori and I are doing our own palette. But we are doing a fall look based on a photo. And the third Wednesday of every month is always the Andi and Leanna show, or Leanna and Andi show, where I do a look with Leanna Dalton. And then the last Wednesday of the month, I'm doing a collab with Ash from Makeup and Chaos. I'm putting this shade right here underneath my eye, in the front part of my eye. And then, I think it's the second Saturday, but I would have to look at my calendar. I have a collab with Emily D. And we're doing something for Halloween. We're not doing a Halloween look, like we're not doing a costume. We're just doing Halloween type makeup. So that's fun too, right? Okay, you guys, I'm going to call this done. I like it. It's very nice. It's very pretty. I do already have my brows done, but I am going to go off camera and do liner, lashes, lips. And don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Nothing too crazy. Just a nice, neutral, natural look for today. Gotta have one of those every once in a while, right? And again, we used the Laura Geller, the Casual Collection. I've seen these in the Boxy Drop Shop, or I had seen them. I don't know if I've seen them recently, but again, this is what she looks like. And it's pretty effortless. It's an effortless palette. There was a little bit of fallout, although I didn't really dab anything off very much because it is a softer finish. Does that make sense? And I love it. I love that palette. So let me show you what else I used. Sorry about that. I grabbed the wrong one. I have one that's way too light. Go figure. But anyway, I have the 240W and the 280N. I wish they were both N's, but they're not. But I love this foundation. It's one of my favorites. I used the RCMA No Color Powder to set my under eyes with, and then I sprayed with the Maracuja Mist, and then I used that to just set under my eyes. I didn't set the rest of my face. And then my powder contour always is the Matte Bronzing Powder, Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder by Essence. This is in Chocolate Sundae. She's very well loved. And then my blush today, I used something a little different. I used this Essence Blush Lighter. I got this when I did my full face of Essence. And it is a bronzer, it is a blush and highlighter. I just used this section right here. Like I tried to only use this section. I mean, this is a beautiful highlight. It really is. I don't even know if you could see that. Probably not. I didn't do it very heavy, but it is very pretty, and I really liked the finish of this a lot. My bronzer is my Old Faithful Milani in Dolce. This will be my bronzer until I hit pan or until it's gone. I'm only using this bronzer. Very serious about that. Oh, my concealer was the Essence Camouflage Matte Concealer. It's becoming one of my favorite concealers. Seriously, it is. And then my eyes, I tight lined with the Araceli Ojos Perfectos in black. It is a pencil, a sharpened pencil, like a wood pencil. I really like it. And then my mascara is the Essence. Which one is this? Lash Princess False Lash Effect. It's the greenish, bluish one. It's not the blue one. There is one that's blue, but it's the like turquoise. And then on my lips, I tight lined. No, I didn't. I lined with my Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Liner in Magnetic Mauve, which is my favorite. And then I topped it with the NYX Liquid Suede in Soft Spoken. However, that was a little warm. This is a very cool eye look. So then I went in over top of that. I blotted, but I didn't wipe it off. I blotted. And then I went in with my Colored Rain liquid lipstick. It is in the shade Classy. I love this. I love that lipstick. I think Colored Rain has amazing. It is a matte and it is dry, but it's not uncomfortably dry. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. That's what I used. Everybody, thanks so much for joining me for week 36 of my palette collection bingo series. I really appreciate you being here. And until our next adventure, everyone have a great day, and we'll see you later.